Greetings coaster lovers, it's your friend Keen's Coasters, and today I'm going to bring my top 5 favorite roller coaster inversions. So roller coaster inversions are an element of a roller coaster where it goes upside down, obviously. There's so many ways it can go upside down, like a classic loop, or even a classic corkscrew, or even a freaking cobra loop, but roller coasters go upside down in more and creative ways than you think. So I've experienced plenty of inversions, but not a lot since I've never been on many coasters. 33 to be exact. Some of these may be a little controversial, but it's my opinion, so do not judge. So I'll compile a list of roller coaster inversions that I've been on, not many, and ranked it from my least favorite to most favorite. But without further ado, let's start. But before we start, what would a video about without some honorable mentions? Alright, we are starting with Banshee, my first ever coaster by B&M, and the roller coaster that made me get into coasters. But this is the best part of the ride, even over the first drop. And it has the most freakiest hang time that I've experienced on a roller coaster before. And for a 50-50 chance, if your best restraint isn't holding you hostage, it's gonna be a great hang time moment. But well, seriously, it's good. But if you're being held hostage, it's gonna be an uncomfortable moment, and you will not like it at all. Sorry, but I definitely trigger some people. But why I like the second corkscrew better than the first one on Raptor is because it's much whippier. Because it depends on if the mid-course isn't hitting that hard. But it's just my experience. Enough said, let's move on from B&M. Now we're getting into the elite category. It's the ZeroG roll on quote-unquote variant, what RCDB says. But I see why it's a variant. But the inversion has some freaky hang time. And the restraint isn't holding you down. It's not even close to stapling, so that's a good thing. So it has some gentle laterals as a cherry on top. I just adore this inversion. It's just a fun moment on Steel Vengeance. Just plain fun. Now going from gentle to aggressive inversion. We're going to take a look at Maverick's Twisted Horseshoe Roll. It delivers strong laterals and it feels like upside down ejector airtime, which I adore. It's also a rarity to have 2 in ZeroG rolls back to back. Another coaster that I think about having it is Bluefire at Europa Park. It's just whippy and intense and just a fun moment on Maverick. Just love it. Turns out, number 1 wasn't much of a surprise. It's the ZeroG Stall on Steel Vengeance. Why I like it so much is that it has really good combination of laterals and strong hang time. Hang time and laterals is one of my 2 favorite sensations on roller coasters, and that's why it's my number 1 favorite inversion of all time. It just stands out from the other inversions that are on this list. And that will conclude it for my top 5 favorite roller coaster inversions. It did spark a little bit of controversy on some parts, like number 4 for example, aka Raptor second corkscrew. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe because these videos take a lot of work to make. It would really help. And also make sure to leave a like as a tip. But before you go, happy late Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next week. See ya!